one last time. Just so we can, like, you know, smell the halls. Like, see if we can still sniff the farts of when Lady Dimitrescu roam the halls. Ugh. And there we go. And can anybody guess what the solution is here? If you've already played the game, like, don't answer, but, like, it's pretty obvious what you have to do here. Anyone want to take, like, you can see the solution. Give people that chance. Also, I take a sip of beer. Oh, swing with the knife. Swing the light. Swing the torch to light the torch. Swing the brazier to light the torches. Yes, it is. Whoa! Bam. And I wish there was more of this in the game. I kind of wish there was, like, more puzzles like this where it actually requires you to, like, use the physics of the game, but the physics aren't great. As evidenced by this. Come on. Oh, for fuck's sake. At the very least, let me grab it. Ugh. Perfect. That just lets us... just raid this castle. Now. How much shotgun ammo do I want? Go away. Alrighty then. So what about this one now? What are people thinking for this one? So we somehow need to get the fire from here into here. What's everyone thinking for that? Shoot the chain. Let's give it a go. No, the chain is invincible. Go away. There we go. What? Shoot it. Okay. Try just shooting the fire itself. Maybe it'll drop on the floor. Okay, it moves it. No, set yourself on fire. You can't. Ethan is inflammable, unfortunately. Zombie fire. Okay, let's try that, shall we? Get some zombie fire. There is a zombie there, so let's see if we can do something really cool here and, like, ping pong the fire into him when he walks through the door. Oh, that's okay. There we go. You got it, mate. Zombie is on fire, and he'll follow me through here. Incendiary rounds. That's a good idea. You don't get incendiary rounds in this game, to my knowledge. Come on. Yeah, he did it. And it's weird how that's a system for this completely optional puzzle to get some treasure. Like, that should have been, like, a thing in the entire game. Like, that should have been, like, a system. And here it is. You ready? Golden Lady statue. It's a statue of Lady Dimitrescu. She's got a statue of herself. And I kind of... it's more frustrating to me that this is a system that's only in here, in this one room. How much fun would it have been if there was, like, more of that in just other aspects of the game where you can shoot or push things to hurt or damage the zombies or create, like, discord amongst them? How much fun would it have been if, like, in other parts of the game you could, like, set the zombies on fire to cause extra damage and stuff? Thick lady statue is worth. Well, it's worth having a look. Let's do. So we've got the treasure. Statue based on Dimitrescu. That's narcissistic. Yeah. Woohoo! I like that you can see that she looked different when she was, like, just a regular human. And she was a lot more demure. But she got just, like, more confident as she increased in size, as you would. So if I suddenly grew, like, another 3.5 foot tall, I'd be super fucking confident too. Let's go do the other puzzle, shall we? Disembark. Look at that. Oh, handbrake turn. How do you handbrake turn a boat? Truly, Ethan Winters a fucking ledge. Before we go into the cave, let's have an explore. Yeah! So you don't need this fish. So I say we let the fish live. I don't need any more fish. I'm done on upgrades. So these little fish here, you get to enjoy the rest of your little virtual fish life. I have no need for your meat. You get to survive. They put in that bag of flour thing. You can hit the flour to... yeah, I've done that once or twice, but it's so few and far between, and it's so much less effective than just shooting the enemy. I'd rather they didn't put it in if they were just going to half-arse it. And yeah, this is where you just get like basically your last hurrah of items. Because fuck you. And it's a BSAA, oh sorry, umbrella. Just restocking session. And here it is. So for all the RE7 fans, there's something from the first game. DNA sequencing complete, 99.95% match to the Dulve muta or mutamycete. The deviation of 0.05% is attributed to the artificial change by humans, which means this is probably the source. So this is the source of the mold in RE7. The fungal colony spread out under the entire village. When you take the Baker incident into account, the host of the mutamycete are part of a network of consciousness. If the network is linked to here, then we could assume the organism here is data storage, ? If that's true, then what data is Miranda after? So that's some story stuff and just a reference to RE7. And just shit's getting fucking real. You know what? No. So those zombies get to live in there now. No! Ugh. So those zombies now just live in there forever, gutted. And I'm just once again stomped on fucking ammo after that look. Like after that Heisenberg fight. Or the Heisenberg fight, the Lichen colony fight, and I had like what, 0 rounds. And now back up to like 127. This game just throws ammo at you. You're just being showered with ammo. Let's head back. It doesn't work most of the time. Yeah, like the flower system is just real bad. It's like, if it's not going to be fun or implemented into much of the game, like, don't bother putting it in. Like, if at that point, like, the only thing you can realistically do to fight the zombies is, like, shoot random bags of flour, I'd rather not. It's not as fun. Like, this is a fucking album cover. Look at this shit. And you know as well shit's about to get real, because like all the stuff on my screen just disappeared. You guys can't see it to the frame, but yeah, everything on my screen just disappeared. And I'd like as well people to like look at how big this thing is and realise that Ethan's been carrying this the entire time. How fucking stonked is Ethan? I was just carrying that on my back. Like this thing made of solid brick, and I had it in my back pocket. I'm coming to get you, Heisenberg. And there's like the part where someone on the art department just tossed themselves off. Because, oh yeah, it has the all the parts of Ethan's daughter in it. So it's like Ethan is metaphorically carrying his daughter to the fight. It's like, fuck off! Ethan would fuck that shit up, my man. Ethan is like 15 pounds of tear your ass up in an 8-pound bucket, man. Look at the amount of force this man can put on these like knife slashers. So all he needs to do to stop any damage is this. Like the thing is, he doesn't even look like he's defending himself. Like he's not like proper cross guarding or anything. He's just like, no, don't hurt me, and it reduces damage like 80%. Just, no, don't do this.
Don't worry about the can't even.
It'll be fine.
Ha! Just get your ass across the bridge.
Oh, do it. You channel that Nick Cage energy, Heisenberg. So, is everyone ready for the best part of the game? That's something like thinking about it between playing for the first time and like just getting getting hype for this second playthrough. This is probably the best part of the game because it very clearly had the most amount of effort put into it, and that's what leads me to believe that the marketing department and people making the game had no idea how popular Lady D would be. Right, they legit did not think Lady D would be as popular as she is because she gets so little time on screen compared to Heisenberg, who gets like one of the best sections of the game. I'm just checking like his garden, see if there's anything I can steal. What time is it in England? It is 3:45. Normally I stream these about 9 o'clock at night because that seems to be like the best time to get Americans and British people watching at the same time, which is like my primary audience. But if you're over in Japan, that works too. Bam. I don't like how normal this looks. Like everything, it just looks so normal. Speaking of which, though, no, fuck this. Who's ready for some Resident Evil shit? I think that's what he looks at.
Truth hurts, don't it?
Finally, he pulls a fucking gun out.
Let me guess. You're thinking, take me out like the others, and then he gets going save Rose, right?
This is one of your streams I can catch live. Oh, there we go. Maybe I'll have to mix up when I stream then.
You got the
Like, I do have a Discord. If you use exclamation point Discord, like you can discuss it in there. There is like a manager's chat section and stuff where you can like say, oh yeah, I'd rather you stream it this time. This is better for me. If that's a thing,
Take a seat.
we can have a look. But we've got some story stuff now. That is a cool ass coat. I hate how overplayed that coat is for a villain.
You think this is a game?
Like the long ass leather duster, because no one's gonna wear it.
I said sit.
What about the Germans in chat? Well, your time will be like roughly an hour, 2 hours to what English time is.
Supersized
Yeah!
ugly ass psycho doll. And then moronic freak.
So that'll roughly be about like 9 PM when we go live.
It's a test. To see if you're strong enough to be a part of Miranda's family.
I don't want to be a part of Miranda's family.
Neither did I, but here we are. And I'm next in
Hey
line,
look, he gets
right?
so much more story.
Kill
Already
me,
he's had more
move up
screen
the
time
chain.
and story than
Fuck
Miranda.
that.
I don't give a damn about your personal issues. I just want to fix my daughter.
So do I. Do you have any idea how powerful that kid is? Even Miranda's scared of her. Last time, you freak, I swear to God!
Oh, I'm gonna fight that.
You and me, Ethan.
Yeah, so someone just mentioned in chat he takes his glasses off. Like, he doesn't look right. The glasses complete the look.
To grind Miranda into peace.
He looks too generic without it. He looks like a Red Dead character.
Fuck you.
Yeah! Why? Where's that attitude the rest of the game?
Last chance. You don't want to find out what's in that hole.
I'll take my chances.
Like, why is it? Like, this is why this section of the game is clearly what they put the most effort into. It's the only time where, like, Ethan feels like a character. Like, you only get glimpses of his actual personality. Yeah! Look at this cool dude!
Damn it!
Well, I'm getting the fuck out of here. That's an awesome villain as well. Ah! No, 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 no. Fuck. No, 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 no. Hooah! Haul ass, haul ass, haul ass. Dun, dun, dun,
A
dun,
dead
dun.
end.
Let's have a look. Like, what a cool villain. I love it. So he's a guy with a propeller for a like biplane strapped to his chest, but the biplane propeller bit is now just chainsaws. What a cool fucking villain.
was that thing?
You know what it was? That was a boss fight waiting to happen. Yeah, this section is the only time like Ethan seems to have a personality where he's like, fuck you. Like, he should have that attitude throughout the entire game. Like, he should just be, give me back my fucking daughter, and every person who talks to him, he should just shit talk them like, no, give me back my daughter. Because it'd be one note, but it would be funny to have a character that committed to just one thing. Like, no, fuck you, I don't care, I want my daughter back. Heisenberg's Nicolas. It's so obviously Nicolas Cage. Like, I don't even think I need confirmation to know that the guy being Heisenberg was just channeling his inner Nick Cage. Because he sounds exactly like Nicolas Cage. To the point where like his voice just does not match the character at all. Because all I can think is Nick Cage. Yeah, look at these cool dudes. So these are Heisenberg zombies. Really? Oh, for fuck's sake. So then, do you see that? They took me immediately down to, like, red health. So he swung while being hit by my knife, and then swung again, got me in the canned animation, and took off, like, almost all of my health. For fuck's sake. Why you gotta be like this, RE7? Or RE8? He talks more to the dull than yeah. Like Lady D is like criminally underused in this game, as are her daughters. And she's just like all the proof I need that they did not anticipate how popular she would be. I think there's a moment earlier in the playthrough where I kill one of Lady D's daughters, and it takes me, I think, about 5 seconds. Like she's dead before she even finishes her like introductory speech of like, ah, you're going to die. Like before she even finishes saying that, she's already like dying. So now we're in Heisenberg's castle. Or not a castle, his big factory. It's basically a castle. And it does follow, this game does follow the classic RE formula, which is area that's residential. So you have like a mansion, a village in this game as well, like a house in RE7. And then you have just like weird off the wall area, like, you know, sewers generally, like you go underground, you go somewhere dirty. And then you have a lab, which is generally the last part of most RE games. And we're now in a lab. It's a factory lab, but it's a lab. And you can see that Heisenberg is just making robot zombies. Like he has a literal just production line of robot zombies. And that is a fucking awesome visual. Kind of a cute to get surrounded by zombies. It's the frustrating aspect of it is that when the enemies grab you, they just do set damage, which is quite a lot, which makes sense. Like, you know, they're fucking swinging a fire axe into like your abdomen. But if you do this, you take a fraction of that damage. Take that shot. Okay, I'll shoot one. I'm curious to see what happens myself. I've got enough ammo on it. Let's shoot one of these things. No, they don't have a hitbox. Do these? No, they have no hitboxes, unfortunately. Let's talk to the Duke.
Welcome, Ethan.
Hey man, how you doing? You got anything for me? So let's sell all this bullshit. So, intricately designed coin, like the one from the Baker house.
And buy it I will.
Yes, you will. Lady Dimitrescu's necklace. Lady Dimitrescu's statue. Cesare's goblet.
You will part with this? No, I'm more than happy to purchase it.
That's the thing, like, Ethan doesn't fucking need it, does
Gotten
he?
some new stock.
You have. Well, he keeps he says he got new stock, and all it is it's the same guns I don't want. Like, look, this pistol here. Like, 200 damage, base damage. Let's go look at my pistol right now. And this is why the fucking weapon system in this game sucks ass. This pistol is fully upgraded. It does 5 less damage than the base version of the next upgrade pistol. There's no reason not to just buy the next one, except for the fact that I want the game to feel fair. I don't want to, I'm already like tanking everything with this thing. Whoa.
Do let me know if you find anything else of value.
Oh, I will. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. do this. Yes, the weapons are tiered, which is not utter shit. It's just, it's disappointing because it means that there's only realistically one way to play the game, and that is just buy the next tier of weapons if you want to win. I am actively limiting myself by using this thing, because if I just bought the next weapon up, I'd kill everything too fast. Hey! I'm actively trying to, like, challenge, like, create some kind of challenge by just only using the knife and, like, the second tier pistol, for the most part, with the exception of a shotgun just when enemies have, like, more health. So I don't want to use all my ammo. Press. Oh, I don't have enough power, damn it. I can easily make that jump. Like, you could, like, walk along there and do something. Weapons should have had special upgrades that made them unique, like RE4. They absolutely 100% should have. I mentioned that in an earlier part of the playthrough. It's like, it is, like, criminal that they didn't do that with this game, especially when it's so obvious that so much of this game is just aping RE4, right down to, like, you know, the European setting, and the fact they have a merchant in it that quotes the merchant from RE4. So I think I'm going to finish these guys here. I'm going to grab some another beer. So I realise we're in the factory proper now, and I don't have a beer, and that's not great. So killed everything. Open this. Bam! Shotgun ammo. Reload all my guns. Get fully stonked. Perfect. I'm going to give some a BRB screen. What beer are you drinking today? It's Cobra. Just a nice Indian beer. I'm going to grab myself another beer, and we'll crack on. As people know, the combat system in the Arkham games is smooth. A lot of people talk about the Arkham games. They're pretty fun. They just feel limited in the sense that, like, there's one way to beat most. Like, they have, like, those enemies that come in. This enemy specifically counters this part of your moveset. It goes, great, so all the fun of, like, the super fluid combat system where I can do what I want is removed. Awesome. That makes me feel like Batman. Batman feels like someone who would, like, you know, railroad into fighting a very specific way. Now let's do this. Let's continue on our way through Heisenberg's factory. And just as well, the world building in this bit as well. Because you just see all this shit on the walls of, like, oh god, he's been doing some fucking shit in here, hasn't he? Like, that looks rough. So I don't have anything to put in there. A casting machine. I can't use it without a mold. So let's go find one of those, shall we? Hey. I'll just annihilate that arsehole. Anyone else want some? Bam! Boom! Oh, fucking yes! Yeah! This thing's awesome. I love this knife. This knife is so fun. There's not enough power. Well, I'll soon sort that out. A new video. Receive a notification of your channel. As in my personal channel or the Fiend channel. Well, that's obvious, isn't it? Nope. I've got an idea, though.
Did he do this too?
Haha. Gutted, mate. What we got for me? Ooh, the relief mold. I'll take that. The thing is, what, it's the most obvious thing that he's going to get up in it. It's so obvious. So go on. So the only enemies in the game that actually have weak points.
Surprise me anymore.
You really can't. It's difficult not to surprise me when there's a guy sat in a chair. It's so obvious he's the one who's going to get up. Have we got enough power yet? Not enough. This saddens me. Where is Large Lady? Already beaten a mate. But you can go watch on my personal channel. And the playthrough is going to be being uploaded there in parts. Because whilst I'm sure people would like to watch these things in just one big go, it craters your metrics to have like 3-hour-long videos. And cool interactions, like shooting their goggles off. Yeah, it's weird. Like, these are the only zombies like in the game that really have like a big response to being shot in specific parts of the body. Like, the visor ones will stumble back when they're shot in the head, which you think that should be the standard for every enemy. And it gives you a chance to go in there and get some kick-ass. Oh yeah, the relief of a horse. Like, for example, you just shoot... No. So, bam! Shooting in the head, they have like this weird stun animation. And it would be really great there if like a button prompt came up. Oh, for fuck's sake! Midway through being attacked, grabs me, takes me down to red health instantly. Like, fucking hell, video game. Nah, I need a key. It's just so fucking boring. Of slashing my knife at someone's face, like right into his eyeballs, just armors through and hits me. Yeah, where's the fucking suplex? It's so baffling. No, this is terrible. What am I doing? Such a sausage. Ah. Especially so, like, these enemies in this room, they feel like custom made for that interaction. Like, because they even have like the big stack. Like, watch them. They have a huge big backwards stagger animation when you knock off their visor. Look, go on. Nope, that one didn't. There we go, that one there. But it doesn't always happen, and then there's no real like thing you can do to like follow up with like massive damage. As you've seen, if I run up with the knife, sometimes the enemy will respond to that by just armoring through the knife hit and just taking me down to red health immediately. Now, you're actively discouraged from pursuing any way to fight enemies in the game besides just shooting them repeatedly. Which feels so weird considering, like, you know, the legacy of the series and how much of it is based on having like complete freedom in battle. Like, think about like when you play like Resident Evil 5, like how much you feel like you'd fucking just fly through like encounters when you master that melee system. No, I'm terrible. Like, when you get like the hang of that melee system, you're basically fucking untouchable, and it's amazing. Enemies have headshots done. Oh, so it is like there is no rhyme or reason. Ow! Oh, did I not see that? Such a sausage. All the ones that I missed the one that does damage. Right, just put a fucking suplex in this game, man. I want a first-person Ethan Winters suplex. That'd be hilarious. I'm already fighting robot zombies with chainsaws for arms. Would it really be that more ridiculous that Ethan Winters can suplex them? Especially if you've already, like, in canon established that Ethan Winters has been training with Chris boulder punching Redfield. Okay. So now we know if any of these wake up, that's complete horseshit. I just headshot them all. So we'll never play a Resident Evil game. Where should I start? I'd say RE4. You only need to play RE4. Start at RE4, and then if you like that, just play everything else. Bam. Also, hi Miles. Give me everything. Mechanical part. Cylinder. I appreciate you, mechanical part cylinder. The backup generator is missing a cog. Got anything for me? Explore, explore, explore. Gunpowder. Thank you. It's more action than horror. It could be both. It's action horror. That's the beauty of Resident Evil. Like RE4, it starts like a horror game and it slowly devolves into an action game. Perfect. So we've got the cog mold, which I can take back. And is likely, no doubt. So, remember folks, I shot all of these in the head once. So if any of them wake up, this is bullshit. Yep. So there's the guy you clearly saw me shoot like 5 times. Okay. Do you want to just... You're gonna die? I was gonna say. So you can pretend all you want that you're not going to die, but I'm going to just keep shooting you with this sniper rifle. The more you pretend that you're not going to die, the worse it's going to be. Not much of a horror game person. Like, it's not scary. Like, the way my friend describes, like, even RE7, which is supposedly really scary, the instant you get a shotgun, the game starts being a horror game. And you get the shotgun like the first hour. Right, the moment you just get a shotgun... Nothing is scary anymore because you have a fucking shotgun. And the shotgun's a lot better in RE7 because it seems to do a lot more damage. Like, reliable damage at least, anyway. Backup generator. Perfect. Let's whip this bad boy out. It's clearly there's some enemies going to come in and try some.
Oh, Ethan. Such a disappointment. I thought we could join forces against that bitch Miranda.
Really?
Truly.
Right. Oh, it's blocking fucking, like, look at him. Like, Ethan Winters blocking fucking, like, chainsaws to the face with his bare hands.
She locked us away in the village. Decades of being forced to serve her. Can you understand that humiliation?
Block it. Oh, fucking champion.
I'm not like myself. I want nothing else to be free.
Right, that was rough. Sorry, Heisenberg, you were saying something? I was too busy being a fucking badass. I was too busy just being a stonking hero.
To destroy her. These are the fruits of my power.
They're not very good.
Destroy the weak. That's the way of the world.
Alright, Senator Armstrong, calm down.
You should have never refused me, Ethan.
What a freak.
Oh, block it like a fucking hero. I love that. Like, you should never have refused me. As I'm just like effortlessly just walking through his army, essentially. Let's do this. That's how I want all game like door opening animations to be from now on. You ever heard of the horror game Eternal Darkness on the GameCube? I've heard the name, but I'm not familiar with like it as a series or gameplay thing. I'm like, guys. Guys, like, it's more sad that you're trying. Like, if you just lie down and dropped whatever item you're going to give me, it'd be much easier for everyone. Nope, nothing for me. If it doesn't scare you, RE4 well. Well, there's one moment in RE4 that scares everyone, that's Oven Man. I've not yet met a person who wasn't scared of Oven Man the first time they encountered it, because it's fucking Oven Man. Oven Man is scary. Probably the scariest moment in the game. Probably the scariest moment in like any video game, I'd argue, because it's so unexpected. And one of the reasons I like love RE4 and respect it as a game is because they only do that once. Like, some games, like, they fucking love that trope of just, oh, thing flies out of nowhere and surprises you. And it gets real old after the first like 3 or 4 times they do it. I'm looking at you, Last of Us 2, which adores the trope of, oh, you thought you were safe. You go into a cutscene and then get attacked in the cutscene. You get 1, maybe 2, 3 if you're a fucking boss. And your game is incredible. You don't get like 8 of them. Hey. Oh, he's scary. Oh. Like, look at how, like, threatening this guy is. Just 4 headshots. Oh, okay. Oh, he's things on his back, isn't it? Of course. I was looking at it, like, why is he a weak point? Oh, it's on his back. Other than Manhattan. Yeah, it's the last thing it happens. That's why it's an incredible moment, because another game would have either blown that load in the first like 30 seconds or done that about 3 or 4 times, at which point it loses all impact. You've already seen it. The fact they have like the confidence to only put that moment in once is what makes Other Man so strong. Oh, there's an insanity. Oh yeah, I think I know. Is that the Cthulhu game where it's like if you stand in the dark too long, like the game starts like playing background noises and shit to freak you out? RE7, yeah, RE7 and RE8 do it a few times, and there's a couple of good ones in this, like the Ethan losing his hand moment in this, which is not a spoiler because 1, we're past that moment, so if you're watching this and don't know about that moment, that's on you, and 2, Ethan always loses his hand, and he gets it back because he's fucking Ethan Winters is a badass. Okay. Come on. Perfect. So this is what, if Ethan just does this, no one can hurt him. For fuck's sake, because he turned around as he was doing it, it did damage. It's so fucking bad. So the whole point is you're supposed to like knock his goggles off and then you can sneak up behind him because he's not looking at you. He just turned around and just hit me with the hitbox. It's fine. Unfortunately, we're not able to play GameCube games or anything on my streams. Lucas does have like the AV converter, and we plan to use it for gaming stuff when we're able to all meet up in person again. But we've already got like a absolutely horrendously long list of video games that we want to play on stream, and oh! That did get me because I forgot he was here. Fuck. Now. I completely forgot that guy was there. Ah. This is pretty cool though. They have a rage, but yeah, they can't see and they only attack forward, which lets you sneak up behind them, which I tried to do then to show off that system, and the guy's response was, oh, his hitbox is on his like his shoulder blade, and it hit me and took half my health off. Awesome. Here we go. So now we can go to the next floor. Shoot up with minor puzzle elements. I joined during a story part. This is like the story of this game is basically explained to you entirely in one room where they just give you a bunch of readables. I can't remember. Do I go up or down now? I think I go up. I've got nothing for you, Duke. Oh, this is in case you want to go back down. Yeah, I remember. So I might as well just sell some shit. The polycrystal skull.
Hard times.
The crystal mechanical heart. Crystallized remains of a mechanical creature made of metal and flesh. The large mechanical heart. Look at that. Awesome. I'm not sell that yet. Nothing else to sell. Anything I can upgrade. My guns are feeling pretty boss right now. I've got so much fucking money.
For you, Mr. Winters. Semi-automatic
Magnum with incredible firepower. Like, I'm tempted to buy that just because I've got nothing else to spend my money on. Like, it might be worth just having like a second fucking Magnum for no other reason than fuck you, double Magnum. Because I've got nothing else to spend the money on, so. The stake, high capacity mag, the improved grip. Ooh, the increased. You know what?
Yes, I can see why you'd be interested in
Let's equip that now, because that'll refill it with ammo completely as well. So I believe I now have 2 Magnums with full ammo. Yes! So I've now got a 10-round Magnum. Yes, I've now got 17 Magnum rounds. Fucking yes. Okay, that's the final boss fight taken care of. Because I'm not going to spend the money on anything else. Let's just buy the most powerful gun in the game just to see what happens. Oh, it just gives me 10 fucking rounds. So now I have 17 Magnum rounds.
Got a long way to go.
What great visual. That's awesome. I'm probably going to try the rest of it. Like, MGS, great game. Like, definitely go play through MGS. There are so many, like, dumb tricks you can do to make that game easier and more fun. Boop, 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 boop. We in. Look at this cool ass area.
Miranda thinks we're nothing but children.
Children.
Oh, she
Doesn't care for us, no.
No.
Like, the way you talk like Nick Cage, you talk as
Lost
if.
all her humanity.
And you talk as if you got a plum in your throat.
I don't give a shit about your family drama.
Ah. And you talk like you got plums in your mouth, like, hello. Gunpowder, thank you. I've not used any of that yet, so like what I'll do is, like, when I know that I'm getting to the last part of the game, I'm just gonna fucking build everything. I'm gonna absolutely stonk Ethan Winters out with just every possible like combat item I need, and just go ham. He talks like about to throw up. Yeah, it's like Nick Cage talks. It talks like he's got plums in his mouth. He always talks like he doesn't know what the next word out of his mouth's gonna be. Hello, Ethan Winters. Got anything for me? Oh god, it's cool fucking. Oh, so much fucking shit to steal. I love it. So much stuff. Let's sneak through. Shadow. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see if we can spot it. So let's get my shadow on the wall. Let's see. Those knees looking pretty goddamn stiff, I'll be honest. Ah, spider. I'm surprised they didn't put like a spider scare there. Seems like something they do in this game. I'm not climbing down a fucking ladder. My way's quicker. Do. That's right. I'm going to block the force of an explosion by holding up the explosive thing in my hand in its way. Resident Evil dance. Like and dodge. Let's do this. Oh yeah, this is the dance. It's the dance everyone wants. Everything nice. This is another really cool area. I like the idea this is just like the fucking factory where just like, yep, all my shit just gets piled up and then I'll sort through it at a later date. Like Heisenberg, messy pup confirmed. Such a mucky pup. Reload like a boss. Like, look at this cool fucking dude. Ah, block it with a fucking landmine. There it is. Show me them baby blues. Oh fuck! Oh, I did not see that guy. Oh shit! Oh, they fucking pincer maneuvered me. You know what? Just to see what happens. Oh, I killed him. You get... I've got... Plenty. Go on. Oh my god, you just took it. You just took a fucking magnum round. The armor on that man. I've never seen anyone take a magnum round. Ah, no, hide. I can't believe he took a fucking magnum round. I would have thought just like the damage alone would kill him straight away. But I don't need to hit his weak point. It's a fucking magnum round. It's just gonna like just hit him and just do massive damage because it'll do damage as it travels through him. Because they have like unlimited penetration in this game. So I think like every weapon has like a set amount of penetration. Like the rifle can go to like multiple enemies, and like the magnum has infinite. And basically the bullet will travel until it hits a solid surface like a wall, and any number of enemies in the way will take it. Get hit by any bullet that passes through them and take full damage. So I thought, oh yeah, fuck it. Oh, no. Oh. Yeah, that's probably a bad idea. I probably shouldn't do that, right? I was just getting a little bit ahead of myself there. I thought, oh yeah, let's go straight through. So, 1. 2. 3, and then there's a final one in the middle. That's the one everyone always misses, I believe. And it's just like, oh, why is it setting on fire that I've turned it off? Like, turning it off seems like it'd do the exact opposite of set it on fire. It's not on. If it's not on, how does it set on fire? It makes very little sense. Let's be honest. This machine is terrifying. Now, this is the kind of thing that you see if you fell into this, you're just done. It's an awful, awful machine. Factory man. Like, a little bit too late, but sure. I appreciate getting it after all this time. Is it breaking so the friction is heating up? Maybe. I don't think like read it as breaking, though. It's like I just turned it off. It's not that it's like being forcibly shut down, it's just there's no power to it anymore. But maybe I read that incorrectly. Gunpowder. The ball mold. The ball mold. We all need a ball mold. Some handgun ammo. The ball mold. Always look after your ball molds, folks. That is a very small mold. Aha, small balls. Is that a thing people get like insecure about? Small balls? Maybe it is. Also, fuck it. Yeah, who played Dead Space 2? Oh god, no! Whatever will I do? Oh, Dead Space 2.